Hey there, chatty chatters. Welcome back to News Tower. Right now we're listening to music from Winterboro, a game I was just playing just a little bit ago. It was fun, and I enjoyed it. But now it's time to get back to the tower, which has a little mini update, I guess. I checked the patch notes, and I didn't see anything on Steam for what was new. So it must be like a little mini patch on crashes or something like that. Anyway, News Tower is a hell of a lot of fun, all about American history and actually world history too, dating back to the 30s. Right now we're kind of like locked into mostly North America. I think some stories come out of Canada, but eventually we're going to hear all about Europe and the wonderful things going on over there in the 30s and 40s. Man, see? So welcome back. I'm rolling up my sleeves for this one. Man. This music is so good for this game, man. If you like history, if you like management games, if you like Project Highrise or SimTower, and also some people were bringing up too, oh damn, there was some other game. But anyway, this has got a lot of great stuff to love, and it's getting more complex, and as it gets more complex, this is where the game's really starting to shine. So if you're just joining us, this is like the best time ever to watch, because News Tower is really starting to cook. So let's get back into it then. And I didn't even mention this to chat all day. Happy Friday to you all. I hope everybody's having some pizza. For me, Fridays is always like for pizza and for the, you know, like you really kick off your weekend with a nice night to really celebrate the week coming to, you know, like the weekday coming to an end. The weekend is here. All right. Anyway, what are we doing? We got to get some paper probably. No, we're good there. Tons of news stories. It's already the beginning of the week. Only Monday, and I got tons of stories. Are these old? Oh, they're all old. We got to get another page printed. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to buy another story to the newspaper place, and then I'm going to get another influence point. We're at 31 out of 32. I need one more so I can add another page to the paper. And if I could do that, then we could take advantage of 3 more stories per week, which is huge. So that'll be good. Let's get to it then. Bum, 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 bum. Telegraphs are going wild. News stories are coming in. Auto show success. Okay. Get Dennis Brown on that. Annual New York Auto Show experiences increased crowds and sales. Get it into high gear, brother. 2 more stories. Crime family shootout at a farmhouse. Young brothers gunned down 6 law enforcement officials. Whoa. Funds mysteriously vanished. Party office in Indianapolis part. Financial books of last year showing meddling with numbers. We also got to see who. I think we're appealing to high society. They want us to print on society the most this week. Okay, so whatever we print, it's got to mostly be society stories. Should be another story coming in. Public ferry vanished. Both of these will be society. Not specifically society, though. Engulfed in sea. As in, like, it sank? Man, man, look at all those people with umbrellas down there. Yeah. Rented room in Texas. National manhunt on the young brother turns into dead end. New features on display. Convertible car is popular. Ooh. How do you get a subscription to the Barely News Gazette? You just got to be a subscriber or a follower. Oh, so we have apparently a lawsuit from last time. And it is what it is. What are you going to do? Well, lots of news stories coming in. Nice jazzy music indeed. Part office. Profanity. Ooh, scandal too. This horse is manure. I didn't take any money, says head of the party. Stop the presses. Okay, yeah, lots of people coming in. Tons of stories. Highway robbery spree. A series of ongoing brazen robberies along the country's highways, but how? Wow, Chris P. Bacon with the 60 months. Wow. 5 years, dude. Congratulations. Wow. Wow. Motorist on edge as armed criminals target unsuspecting travelers. Glamorous new museum opened up. Owner is a successful singer. New films on Broadway. Sin Takes a Holiday and Fast and Loose are in the cinema. Paper was doing just bare minimum. High Society wants us to print on Society the most. We've only got like 2 stories so far. Unless some of these have Society tie-ins. Third Olympic Winter Games. The Winter Olympics are in our own backyard. Lake Placid will become a beacon of international sporting achievements next month, and who better to promote than us? Unifying power of the Olympic spirit is something our readers could really use in these trying times. Head for the Mountains publisher. Oh, it's going to be related to sports. Lake Placid opening ceremony ski slope soda company. I gotta get one more person freed up. Jeff, thanks for the 67 months. Wow. 2 more months. That's right. Then it'll be a very nice time for you at 69. Nice. I'm going to keep an eye on this story. I got to get whoever gets back ASAP. There we go. Okay, we can take advantage of the sports one now. Sports may somehow tie into society. The Stimson Doctrine. Stimson Doctrine was adopted by the United States government. American made. Europe can't match our products, says Van Dyke. Students want boxing at Columbia. Boxing outside our etiquette, says President Butler. Leaders' debatable verdict. All my reporters are busy. Is there a coupon section in this? Well, there is a... we can run ads in the paper, and I guess coupons kind of are ads, so... possible. So many sports stories. Teammates doubt recent strategy after losing encounter. Losing encounter, that makes it sound like Pokemon. This week's hot topic is sports. More government. Come on, where's the society stories? This sucks sometimes. Like, you'll get a goal and it'll be like only report on like sports, and then there'll be like one sports story, and it's like, well, I got to make money for my paper. I can't, you know. Sometimes you just got to purposely take an L on the side quest. But I want that influence. But I guess I'll get some. Triple C boys plant trees. Shelter belt rows begun. Yeah, again, planting trees and stuff, that's cool. Do it. I just need one influence point anyway for my ultimate mega plan. Stellar season accumulates in NFL glory. Chicago, there you go. There, okay, there it is. There it is. The Bears, Chicago Bears, crowned NFL champions with dominant display. Did you guys order the nachos or the beers? The Bears. Even this game has bears, literally. Now there's got to be a story of like a bear attack from, I don't know, somebody in Alaska or something. Yeah, see? Got one more story coming in. Any stories that we finish from here on out, they're gonna have to wait till next week. Ooh, meteorite strikes Earth. Meteorite breaks into fragments and strikes Earth in the United States. Looks like in California. January 1932. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get the society goal for that. And sports are hot, so I'm probably gonna go down sports. And it's Well, it's the Olympics. People are going to want to hear about it. Bulls versus Bears. Miss those days of Michael Jordan. Space Jam. And the 1993 Jurassic Park McDonald's value menu lineup. Oh my God. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we can reshuffle stories too, yeah. But then kind of like the same thing happens. Like I gotta wait for a story to come in and like... The biggest problem is just getting it reported on and then back here. This process. It's all good. Roll the presses. We'll do that a little later. Top 3 games? I don't know. I got way more than 3. I'm not going to choose just 3. All done. You've been subscribed since 2021. Well, thank you very much for watching. Ooh, look at all these good stories. Oh, damn, even that one got finished. Ooh, wait a minute. Wow, we're getting a lot of good stuff in. Let's go. Will they be able to get that last one in? Monday for that one. Must print now. All right, let's do it. And it looks like we should switch to the left, but that's fine. Do I have any influential stories? Damn, I need like an influence point. What I could do... Scandal and unrest. I don't have any for unrest, I think. I could unlock that and get my point that way. There's unrest right there. All right, we're gonna do. And we need more economic. Okay. That would double down with the dirt or gossip. So I should be able to get that at least. From there, so I'll get my influence point no matter what. And highest society was only going to give 2, so whatever. And then we stay within our training range too. All right, send it. Send it. Alright, not bad. Just short of 200,000 papers sold. Minus almost 2K in expenses, probably. New crime specialist. Ooh. All right, we still got to get an influence point. Print crime the most. Well, that we can do. That we can do. So if we're going to print crime. Crime might come out as alarming from Gravesend. Try to do that. Okay, let's go. Oh, we already have a good start of crime stories. Alright, we could try our re-rolls this time. Line for the toilets now. Oh, this will lead to crime. We'll just do straight up crime. You know, Potato Chip, thanks for the 65 months. How was Japan? It was wonderful. Got to see Elmox's dad too. It was neat. A lie, but a statement. A statement is one that we want. And it ends in crime too. I do want to get a statement. And we got to get alarming as well. Let's order more paper. Another crime story. Winnie Ruth Judd sentenced to death. Guilty of first degree a murder of Leroy Jenkins. Boxing Gime. I didn't receive any money, says Carneo. Oh yeah, I have that training to do too. Crime specialist. Let's give that to Vera. 50% faster reporting times for crime stories. Go. Let's add some wallpaper too. I'll leave the other rooms like that. Boop a doop a doop. Let's go for more crime. It's gonna be crime week. Crime week here. We still on our original playthrough? Yep. Yeah, everything's the same. Maricopa County Courthouse. But all of our crime specialists are busy. Well, for a second at least. Dennis Brown is just freed up. Don't get us a lawsuit, Dennis. Good job. And Trevor, thank you very much for the 72 months. What is the meter thing in the top right corner? Oh, this? There's a use of power. First daytime soap opera debuts. Really? I thought that'd be on like TV in the 50s. When you pull up the news globe. Oh, this here? Oh, you mean this? It's how many stories are available in the week. So every week there's only so many news stories you can report on, and this lets you know how many like you've got through. So then you know if you should like go more detailed on a story and send more reporters on one or slow it down. Just saw your notification. Is this really good like those two games for real? There's definitely a little bit of Project Highrise and SimTower to this with building the building, and in fact, there's different buildings you can get in the game too. There's like a wider tower that you can buy, and also a taller tower that you could buy. So building and organizing the building is very important. Full-time Technicolor animated cartoon. Let's keep going for more. We'll try to go for all crime. Oh, they were doing it on the radio. Oh, yeah. Military blueprint stolen. Ooh. State-of-the-art battleship details compromised. I'll order more paper. Police crusade begins. Latest crime spree ignites police response. Lake Placid opens Winter Games. Crowds gather in upstate New York as the 1932 Winter Olympics begin, bringing the world's top skaters, skiers, and bobsledders. Oh, I wonder if any of them are Jamaican. To the U.S. soil for the first time. Let's investigate. Oh, really? So they doubled down on it. So last week there was the whole, hey, the Olympics are coming. And now this week it's the Olympics are here. It'll give a bonus to sports stories. I'll do it just in case. Plus one of them's an economic story, so it could tie in. Harry wouldn't believe you if any of them were Jamaican. I have Harry must have been high. There's no way. Like, I've had reactions to things like that before, where it's like Harry acted as if we had aliens visit Earth, and he never knew it. You know? Like, imagine if just in 1986 for like 6 weeks, a bunch of aliens came down and they were like, yeah, we're from the planet, you know, or whatever. And everybody knew that fact. But you know how there's like certain facts where everybody knows it, but nobody like mentions it because it's kind of like a well-known thing. You know what I mean? It was like that with him. Where it's like everybody watching me right now has probably seen the movie Cool Runnings. If not, you've heard of Cool Runnings. If not, you probably experienced like the actual, like, you know the true story. But nobody goes around talking about it every day. But if somebody brought it up, you'd be like, yep, I know that. But it's not going to come up in normal conversations. Like you're sitting at a gate for your flight and just a guy turns to you, hey, how about that Jamaican bobsled team? Man, they were this close. But Harry acted as if like it was the most. I mean, he was acting as if he were in the movie himself. A bobsled team from Jamaica, they'll never make it. Anyway, contenders wait, shake, stirs talk. Camp secret about routine. Wait, where's that other story? Okay, I'll take that. Some of these stories could be next week, too. I'm not going to be able to report on all the crime stories for now. Fleet lacks ambition. Just a regular old politics story? Give me a reroll. Then this should give them the whole rest of the week to get those stories in line. I usually never do these rerolls either because, like, I've had it happen a few times where old stories from the previous week carry over, and then like they're like perfect. They somehow it all works out. TYA shop trains youth. Oh yeah, I gotta check and see which way the newspaper needs to go. Do your reporters mess up the story? They can, yeah. There is a possibility for them to mess up a story. Okay, if we get the mob, that's not a big deal. I'd rather have the training thing. I'm gonna take that story hoping that I can push us to the left or right. National Youth Administration shop. Stipends paid weekly. Thanks, Screech. You have a news clip from Canadian TV breaking news. Sports is this week's hot topic again. Alright, that story's almost done. Oh yeah, all these stories will be done by Saturday. Perfect. We'll print an early edition. You got to go down the Lake Placid bobsled run on a sled? Wow. Okay, all the stories are locked in. All right, let's do it. Print crime the most. Prohibition makes criminals rich. Highway robbery spree. Crime family shootout. Couple of generic stories. Well, we could do the 3 hot sports stories, I guess. And that'll also move us to the closer to the right side. And I can lower the price of the paper a little bit. Skull, thanks for the 5 bomb for chat. Thank you very much. So we have 3 crime stories here. Two crime stories here, and then... Wait, is that tied up? I think that's tied up. We might need one more crime. 4 sports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crime, and 1. Okay, crime will take the top spot. Old stories with modifiers move us around. Nope, the sports one is still hot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4. Okay. Well, crime should win then. Too soon. Oh, I thought it was fast forward. Okay. Then we gotta wait until the bell rings. I thought it was a fast forward time. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum. Okay, now we can roll the presses. All right, so we should get our 1 point and $500, and that should be good. So let's do it. And then we get to add another floor onto the place. And another 2,000 readers. Got a new training thing. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ooh, getting close to maxing out on those two. Another area locked in. Let's see. Gruesome and tragic stories need to be printed. 2 influence for doing so. Don't print any politics. Print a red herring. I'll try high society. And try to do 2 birds with 1 stone on the gruesome part. All right, let's get our 4th page. Crazy. All right, time to expand. Boom. So, I think we'll put the printer all the way up at the top. Or I can have this go through the floor and shrink this down a bit. We could do... Okay, we're using 100% of our power. Nice. I don't think I can fit all these down here. No, that's not gonna be enough room. Okay. I see. Eventually, I think we're going to add another floor to this. Not another floor, but another printer. I think maybe we'll just go with the original plan. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, and then I can put more storage upstairs for that, and then we can put a stairwell in there. Okay, so now we've opened up a whole new area for... I mean, we can move the telegraph room up eventually, and then that could be more reporting space. The bathroom, I think, is fine where it is. Let's add another toilet. Am I going to play Cowboy Life Simulator? Maybe. Our schedule is at exclamation point schedule if you want to see what we're up to next. But right now, we're loving this one. It's getting better every time we play. Now, wait a minute. Can I have this door go up this way, too? Well, it's alright. Nobody's ever going to really walk up there except for the person working in the storage room. house. Security. Put security a little closer to the main floor. And then coffee. Okay, we can put coffee down there. You played this game and cleared hot? Excellent. Can you knit yourself a mech in Winterboro? Maybe. The game was fun though. Put that room together. I don't know if there's a cartoonist in this game. I know eventually you have to hire photographers, so there could be illustrators and artists later in the game. Could be a thing. Okay, so that's going to be maintenance and sweeping. Alright, that's going to be like a placeholder room for now. So we'll have an empty room up there in the upper left for now. Eventually we'll get that done. Alright, do the lights actually take power in this game? Oh, they do. We're gonna have to be more stingy with the lighting. Yeah, we need... Oh, man. Spider-Man would be cool in here. Well, I mean, in the game, they make mention of Dick Tracy. And so it'd be cool if there were other mentions to historic comic books and things like that. Batman. Spider-Man. Florida Man. I can't even buy another light, otherwise we're going to be over our power budget. Okay, so let's go with industrial there. Go with tiles in the bathroom. I think we can keep tiles there in that warehouse. Pink stripe is just cosmetic. It's fine, I'll leave that all alone. Okay, I think that's fine for now. That room we'll make use of later. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we more than likely have to print crime again this week, but we'll see. Spider-Man wouldn't show up in the current game's time. Oh. Well, I don't even know like when this game ends, or if there is an ending. A 20th Amendment proposed. Amendment shortens presidential and congressional inauguration period. Here we go. Extortion plot uncovered. There's our gruesome story. Gruesome factory slang. Alarming as well. I think we needed alarming. Yeah, gruesome and alarming. Alright, so we just need to defeat, which is usually sports. U.S. economy hits new depression low. Factory silent. Mills cold. Industry at record lows. Crime rates doubled in the last year. Oh, Spider-Man came around in the 60s. Batman and Superman showed up in the 30s. Working on some good news stories, though. Alright, part of those stories are done. Factory floor. Blood on the floor, says worker. Factory owner tragedy beyond comprehension. Amendment sparks national discussion on governance. Green Hornet was also a newspaper superhero from the 40s. Closed doors and handwritten signs greet anxious depositors at banks. Everybody's busy for a little bit. Trevor, thanks for the 2. Remember to hit the like button, folks. Yes, thank you very much, everybody, for all the likes. Appreciate all the support. It definitely does matter. Feels good to hit that button. I think it shoots off confetti or something on YouTube now, too. Yay, confetti. Ah, yes, we have our training. Opens up diplomatic route trait in news. Whoa. Diplomat. Well, that could be in government. Could also be economy. I don't know. Let's give it to June. The cake is a lie. That's right. A network of multiple crime organizations have been caught, sheriff says. Do we get a fourth page in our news now? That's going to be big. Burp, derp, derp. Our people can reach that factory at the top. Newspapers speculate about impact in upcoming elections. Golf controlling streak ends. Showdown featuring feet done. Might need to hire another person to carry all that paper. I'll give him a hand for now. Sad defeat. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the defeat story we needed. Excellent. Good. You remember SimTower back in the day? Yeah. Those games were good times. Let's order even more paper. Replica found to be real bone. Sounds gruesome. Let's get that modifier. The gruesome modifier. Museum lecture unwraps surprise. I bet. You liked Sim Ant? Oh yeah. Oh, a SimCopter, yeah. That's cool because you could import the cities you built in SimCity 2000 into SimCopter. SimCopter should be a game we have nowadays, like Flight Sim with a full economy, but specifically for a helicopter game only. Young child kidnapped. Limburg Mansion. Oh, that's in my neck of the woods. Famous aviator Charles. Harmful books. Schools ban explicit literature. What about Huckleberry Finn? You'd make a city with tons of hospitals and police departments just to cheese SimCopter. Oh, yeah. Lindbergh paid $50,000 as ransom for kidnapped son. Dangerous dives. Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. Got away with it, wow. Captain Ernest describes work of salvaging sunken reek. Devs, are you want? Is reek a word or is that supposed to be wreck? Is that a typo? Captain Ernest describes work of salvaging sunken reek. That could be a word. I mean, I have no idea. It could be a technical term. Novel from Serial Astounding. Oh, we're getting sued. Libraries expect demand. Oh, you'd build a military base or airport to get the Apache? Oh, yes, yes. Yes, of course. Only the highest of quality. Edgar Allan Poe frowned upon. Nevermore. Ford Hunger March ends in bloodshed. Protest ends in 4 dead, dozens wounded. Hoover's economic policies. Public debates government intervention versus laissez-faire. Quarantine at Harbor. 51 ships are waiting in the harbor for more news. What's up, Petra? That should be the end of... Oh, no, there's one more. 3 more on the way. Oh, yeah, this is the Ford story. Wounded marchers are getting arrested. Washington in terror. Washington Circus Ground. Capitol building? As Tiger escapes from circus cage. Oh. Tiger got out of his cage? Okay. Sunday morning roll the presses. Domestic cannibalism. Husband suspected of eating wife. Now that should probably be taking place a little further down here. Near this area. You're waiting for October 1938, the panic of Orson Welles when he does the War of the Worlds. Oh, yeah. Big Troll. Jewelry store robbed. 15,000 of goods taken by 3 youths who escape on motorbikes. Britter. Raining again. All right, last chance to roll the presses. So we need gruesome, heartbreaking, alarming, and defeat. Oh boy. All right, we open with the gruesome factory slang. Wow. Then we tie that into we want to probably stay right in the middle at moderate. That'd be best. There's page 4. Probably do the old crime stories. We need a story and defeat. And we could do another sports story if we have one. Lindbergh was the biggest story of the year. We'll put him on page 4 in the corner. $275,500 readers on that one, are sales. And we're staying right in the middle. And we got the price up. We're about to make 8,000. Wow. And that'll take care of this and that. Let's send it. I'm gonna need to order more paper. Way more. Wow. Record sales. We get an influence for doing it in one sweep. And we get more training. Gotta try to swing a little to sensationalism. Bum bum bum. How's the newspaper business going? Pretty good. We're making big progress. Combo at least one inspiring. Oh, if we get inspiring. Oh, for each inspiring story, we'll get an extra influence. Damn. That's pretty good. I think I'm willing to go down that line. Hopefully we get inspiring stories. Hear about a new Stargate show coming? I haven't heard anything on that. Anybody here on new Stargate show? Alright, we're doing that. What neighborhood are we going to go for? Maybe one that also likes inspiring. Let's do that one. New Dorp Beach. Back at it. We cannot yet produce in illustrations. Well, we got to get an illustrator. Oh, damn, we have tons of paper. We just need more. Okay, Grants quality star when assigned a third story file within an item. Give that to Ronald Porter. We got 2 little lawsuits that came in. Fine. Most of the original Stargate crew are now dead, which is sad, really. Damn. That is sad. Capone behind federal walls. We do need to get a tragic story. Scarface boards southbound train as curious crowds form. Resource scarcity troubling. We need to think about our reserves. Balancing act strains the land but keeps farming profitable. Damn, I need more inspiring stories. Well, we already got our tragic. I need unveiling, inspirational, and then like an educational one. I'm gonna re-roll that one. That sports gossip. Batting champion Chick Haffey traded. No. Hit me with another one. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Give me a better one. Come on. Who emergency stock declines does have influence points, and I can't say no to influence. It's too juicy. We're taking that one. Regulators create a pause. Teachers play wins author ill. Ooh, that is an inspiring story there. Drama premieres locally. All right, story's up. Oh, influence on that one too, damn. Atlanta Federal Penitentiary. Capone's influence rumored to spread behind federal bars. Gotta print that one too for the influence. You can put another reporter on the energy story, can't you? I think it would pop up with a warning if we could do more. Jacksonville University, I issue an environmental warning. This is unsustainable, says researcher. There's the inspiring. Teacher sidelined, but right sought after success. We need an illustrator. Yeah, I think we'll have to get one with the with influence. So one, we'll have to unlock the path there, and then two, we'll have to get more influence to more than likely buy whatever desk or camera or whatever. I think photographer, that's gonna be hot. People are gonna love pictures in the future, see? Standing by. Okay, we got another hot scoop coming in. Gotta get more inspiring for combo. Ooh, that does give us the educational one. Field day shows soil care. I'll take that for the education. There you go. Test plot. Agents lead demonstration. Burp, burp, burp. A new scoop. Unlawful price packs. Well, another educational could link in. I need inspirational though. Give me another one. Hit me. Damn, another influence one. We got to take that. Children of Darkness. Beautifully written play. Premieres in New York City. New York City! Did that one have... Damn, those influence ones are going to be good. This is going to be a good influence day. We're going to be getting that fluence. It's going to be in. We're going to be in the fluence. Elevator problem in tall buildings. Hit me again. like blackjack now. Drama preview draws crowd. Hit me again. I want influential. New item. A wanted poster. Nice. Three cows are dead. Come on, give me something inspirational, people. There we go. Well-known swing vinyl outstanding. Nightclub wants live performance. Water bonds defeated. WPA play premieres. It's pretty much our last chance here by like Friday midday. Minneapolis April tax spikes. As Minneapolis sees taxes on labor flourish. Greater order adds shift. We need more roads first, says federal operator. I got plenty of stories. I'm good. Well, I got to get more inspirational stories. I got to combo them up. Well, I at least got two. So that's good. And then we'll have more influence coming in from other modifiers. Payroll car ambushed. Uh-oh. Whoa. 9 days in hospital. Damn. Takes out Dennis for a while. He's our crime expert. Damn. Nine days. So that's going to be like basically next week and most of the week after. Deadly gunfire at crossing. How many pages do we have now? 4. 3 stories per page. All right, last day before we publish. Before we go to the presses, see? Good tunes. Oh, we have this too. Energy stock declines. That'll have to go in next week's, and that'll be more influence for us then too. We can always make those the headline stories as well, so that way we get triple the influence or whatever. Must print now. Well, I'm putting our 4 times there. And I'll put our 4 there. Okay, then we need our inspiring. Moves us a little too far left, but yeah, we could put these down 1. Ah, perfect. Whole entertainment column. Excellent. Okay, that one's not ready. Society and politics. Okay. Page 3. We can go with society on this page. Oh, let's print the education. That one will push us towards that. Good. Oh, beautiful. We'll get another influence point from that too. Print that gruesome one. And we could do another old entertainment story. Tie in with that. I think I'm good with that. Oh. $13,725. Ooh, is that editorial, maybe? Ooh, coming up next is a big treasure chest. Got to stay in the middle. Oh, and we unlocked the Prince Bay Lighthouse. 50% boat discount. What does that mean? Oh, maybe that means we're going to like Europe via boat to report on a story. Shows a ticket. Seaside Lighthouse painting. Where would be our illustrator or photographer? Steinbeck Residence. Canteen Kitchen. Cartography, that's maps. International Press Agency. Jersey Beacon. French Factory Clock. Ah, there it is. Our illustration is at the graphics workshop there. So we can get an illustrator. Oh, we can get paper discounts. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, wonderful. We could store and get way more paper. That'd be great. Where do I get photographs, though? Don't print any entertainment this week. Investigation combos. Yeah, well, I'll get nothing for doing that. That's a hard bargain, man. Long Beach we have still yet to unlock. Triumphant adventurous statement. Revealing and investigative. That's a lot of categories. Entertainment and gossip. Let's do that. Still get influence from that. And print a red herring for influence. We're going to be in higher standing with the mob in order to unlock the church. I'm going to do the mob. Print a red herring. All right, it begins. Big plane crash. Red herrings and entertainment and gossip. Ooh, that has influence though. Plane crashed in river. Lots of modifiers on that one. City dairy recall. Is Al Capone trying to get dairy recalled? Lab flags contamination. New clubhouse for Republican woman. More than 300 women had a good day. Women? Shouldn't it be women? More than 300 women had a good day. Should be women. "16 survivors swam to shore after that plane crash." Wow. Largest school of fish found in Hudson River. Oh, we gotta do the red herring. People are standing by. It's probably gonna get the mobsters on us, but we got security. Yep. 2 mobsters, not even worried. Bottling line seized. Lindbergh kidnapped baby found. A shocking find in the kidnapping of Charles Jr., the 20-month-old son of famed aviator Charles Lindbergh. The case has taken a tragic turn this morning. A small, badly decomposed body was found. We must send our best investigative reporters. That'll mean crime is on the boost then for this week. U.S. Congress. Oh boy, security's gonna be working overtime. We got protesters and the mob. Autopsy found baby was killed by a blow to the head during or shortly after the kidnapping. Horrible. I got reporters trying to come back. Come on. We want beer parade. Protesters are clear. Get your asses in here. All right, that's the way to bypass those protesters, that BS, and trying to get up. Shouldn't take them like 8 hours to get in the building and climb the stairs. All right, let's do a red herring story. Largest shoaling to bring fishermen riches. Four days in jail. Hospital's ready tonight. Earhart Solo Atlantic Crossing. Amelia Earhart completes the first non-stop solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean by a woman. Man, I got people out in jail and in the hospital. It'll end up fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Now, how about this beer parade? She was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for this accomplishment. I got nobody to work on the beer story. Suspicious shipment stopped. Unusual activity raises red flags. New York's Mayor Walker organized the event in protest of the 18th Amendment. Child abduction foiled by alert bystander. Community on lookout. Key to success. Black Friday sale on the like button? Maybe. Oh yeah, we have this too. I guess I'll do the training after we get we'll look at that later. Amelia Earhart first to pilot a transatlantic flight. I thought we already reported on that. Successful landing in Ireland after flight over Atlantic Ocean. A dry party ain't no fun party, says Mayor Jimmy Walker. His name should have been Johnny Walker. Crates marked with false labels lead to Boston Label Factory. Ah, there we go. Freed up. Abductor apprehended, parents grateful. Marion Davies sighted in New York. No lawsuit, come on. Team dynamic fragiles feud goes public. Locker room tensions, controversial rift in basketball team. Bill legalizing light beer rejected by a vote of 228 to 69. Nice. You've decided to team up with the mayor and the general? Interesting. Okay, influence points. We have to do that. All right, let's do economics and civil unrest. Okay, there's our red herring story. Literally a story about fish, too, which is hilarious. We got crime we could do. I got 2 crimes we could do. That's page 3. Gruesomer government. Do a government story tie in there. We have an economic story there. That'd be fine. 189,000, close to 200,000, not bad. Most important is the influence points, which we would get a total of 16. Plus 1 from the mob. Damn, we gotta get that paper going. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. $600 paper in there. Okay, that should be a pretty good paper, I think. Let's roll it. Send it. Woo! Nice. 189,000 papers sold. Oh, damn, I didn't get a gossip one. Oh, what do we get for a reward? Porcelain vase. Wow. Print one educational and don't print any entertainment. I can try that. And we did get a gossip story last week, but we didn't get a chance to print it. Couldn't typeset it. Resort town devastated by boardwalk fire. Two children were reportedly killed, 15 injured. Wow. Tourists flee on boats as flames engulf seaside. The bonus army marches on Washington, D.C. Around 20,000 World War I veterans marched to Washington, D.C. in protest. This game is very fun, yeah. Very educational, too. It's nice to, like, hear the history and the, you know, like the lore behind things. The bonus army was led by Schmedley Butler. Really? He's coming up again? Fire hits mansion. Oh, there's influence in that. Four days in hospital. That's why I put in our low tier to try to clear it. Now it's like we got to send in the low tier infantry to clear the traps. Alright. The group went to the Capitol to lobby the government to for early payment of their cash bonuses. Local industry faces bleak tourist numbers. Neighbor burning neighbor. Really loving your Surviving Mars stream as well. Well, good to hear. We may play that again in the future. Fireman finds burned father. Ooh. Examination showed lacking safety measures. Another scoop coming in. And an update too. Gruesome or tragic? Going down the tragic tier. There was a decade-long dispute about a garden fence, says victim's uncle. League approves uniform numbers. Uniform numbers, new standard across MLB. Do you have any power generators? Not yet. Car costs rush. Unforgiving ticket price bums expected. New law brings gasoline tax. First ever gas tax for the U.S. League approves uniform numbers. Oh, I put my good guy in. Now it's freaking hospital. I gotta start clearing those with the low tier only. Change allows fans and officials to easily identify players. Society. Will new tax help or hinder? Bolt traps robber. Charles Lindbergh testifies. Charles Lindbergh appeared in court today to testify in the trial of John H. Curtis, a man accused of involvement in an infant son's kidnapping. Let's report on the events. Oh, crime is going up. Courtroom center. Lindbergh visibly shaken, recounting events. Unforgiving ticket price bums expected, but analysis keeps improving transportation. New time lock snaps shut. Let's see, university. Professor influenced by public need. Damn, we're gonna have a lot of good stories this week. You know, chat, I don't think it's very long until we see that Steam winter sale, too. Has anybody heard when that's coming? Usually it's like right after... right before, right after Thanksgiving. I wouldn't be surprised if it were maybe... first week of December? It would suck if it were after Christmas. Crime is this week's hot topic. Burning down hot topic. You hope soon? Yeah. Does anybody have like a top 3 that they're going to buy in the next Steam sale? Like what's the next 3 games you're going to buy? Especially with the Steam sale. Teller Cage. Teller Ring Station. Shakespeare on the Lawn. Troop opens free plays. You think it might start Tuesday? Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure either. The last one kind of threw me off because it came early. Poison Tonic Kills. I need to get some more people free in the crime department. That's gonna have to be a next week's story. This game is on sale now and you'll probably get it. Oh, this game? Okay. Neat. There we go. 3 Dead from Tonic. Some American and European truck content you want? Oh, yeah. Well, we got the Nordic Horizons coming soon for Euro Truck. That'll be cool. Nicholas says the winter sale's later in December from the 18th to the 5th of January. Kind of makes sense, you know, like a lot of people will get money for Christmas and then go buy some stuff off Steam and have a lot more time to play too, so maybe that's not that bad. California rocked by earthquake. What? Streets in disarray after 6.4 magnitude earthquake rocked Eureka. 3 loom for big football title. Michigan, Minnesota, and Northwestern remain in running for conference crown. Oh yeah, the printing machine can go up through the floors. That might be a good idea. Resource scarcity troubling. We need to think about our reserves. Balancing act strains the land but keeps farming profitable. Two-point museum, that'll be a good one. There's influence there on that one. Medicinal supplier vanishes overnight. 2 Point Museum got nominated for Strategy Game of the Year, yeah. And so did The Alters. But I also feel like that's like an RPG, kind of. I don't know. It's a few different things for sure. Eureka General Hospital. 1 person killed and 3 injured, carried with stretchers. Important game next Saturday, likely to drop. That one carries 4 influence, but it'll be a story ready next week. It's got to get printed though because of the influence. It's gotta. Gotta print it next week, see? Yeah. I issue environmental warning. This is unsustainable, says researcher. Alleyway massacre. Police investigation started. What happened to Dune? Well, like, you know, like all games on Steam, no matter how good it is, people will move on. Dune was around as long as Arc Raider's been around now, you know. Some really good games, especially if they got base building, go on for about 2 weeks. Technically, Arc Raiders, I feel like, would have been kind of gone by now if it weren't as good. So it's certainly a testament to how fun that game is. All right, time to prepare the paper. Must print now. What's the next purchase with the influence? Good question. We do have 43 of it. And we're about to get a whole lot more. I didn't even think about what we should buy. Well, we can always bank it too because we have to like route our way to certain locations too. All right. Oh, damn. The 4-story is not going to be ready. The 2-story is, though. So we'll have a 4 and a 1 next week, so that's fine. Okay. So that's a society heartbreaking educational. And we want to try to stay right in the middle. Okay, crime on page 2. Oh, wait a minute, there might be better options here. Crime and alarming. Okay, we can't have any entertainment. We could do that again. Oh, it sets us right in the middle. Perfect. And crime again with heartbreaking. Okay, so we're working on page 2, 3. We could do... Oh, alarming's not ready there. Can't print entertainment. Snow Runner, that'll be a good one to get, yeah. Okay, hello from Serbia. Well, hello and welcome. We're gonna do a gossip story. But that's under entertainment. But we could do a sports one. I don't see any other heartbreaking stories. Six influence on that one, not bad. I think that'll be good. Then we'll have a couple of stories from next week, but more importantly, we want these two stories. The one in the and the 4. Well, I guess we send it. $219 papers. Damn. Greenville is open. Oh. Oh, damn. Continental Connector. That's got to be something about international news. Society and entertainment will go down there, I think. Print at least one lie. I'll try to do the Navy one. Society and entertainment. And then we got 51 influence. Damn. We could go for 64 and get another page. We could do that. That'd be pretty crazy. We can always buy that at any time. There's a few things we got to get to. I got plenty of influence to spend, but then we got to unlock the. We got to unlock the depot or the store, or whatever, by going down certain paths. So what path should we go down? Town hall. No, can't do anything there. Illustration, there we are, graphics workshop. We'd have to start pushing into enemy territory, or going west here, like to Lyndhurst. To Bloomfield, up to graphic workshop, or the Linotype machine. Ooh. Converts reports into text slug. Oh, it must be faster. But it requires power. So then is what, do we have Con Edis in place? Is there a way I can get better generators? I'm pretty sure I saw one. Path of least resistance, that's right. Do I have the news for a 5th page? Yeah, anytime we have like greens here, this means these were stories I couldn't run because we didn't have enough room. But what we could do at a certain point is, like, you know, run ads. Chat, think about this. Think about you're enjoying something and then out of nowhere something just roundhouse kicks you to the face. Think about how much you'd love that. It's a warm summer day, you're having a nice, you know, like a lemonade or iced tea, and then boom, drop kicked in the face. That's what an ad is, if you haven't heard of that. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. Alright guys, that's going to be all the time I have tonight for this game, News Tower. I'll be back for more in the future. I'm going to get some other videos and stuff ready for you for tonight into tomorrow. So don't forget to subscribe and follow and turn on that notification bell. We'll come on back for more News Tower soon. We'll be playing with our friends again this weekend, so we'll have some fun stuff. Elmox will be here, BK, Arctic J, and probably Emma for more cool stuff, and we'll see if we can get Dirty and Lumberjack to swing by too for something, but we'll see. Anyway, as we creep closer towards Thanksgiving and Christmas, don't forget exclamation point P.O. Box if you wanted to send something over to the P.O. Box. Now is kind of the time to do that if you want me to get it before Christmas. Otherwise, things still come in January and February, and it's totally fine. Chat's very nice for doing that. So just as a reminder, you can do that as well as dropping off your Twitch Prime sub over on Twitch and becoming a member today on YouTube. Click or tap that join button, see all the amazing perks that await you, and take a gander at what greatness awaits everyone who wants to become a member. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all soon for more News Tower. Take care, buddy. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.